Smells great. Oh.
I love cookie dough.
Hey mates, I'm Katherine Sabbath. Thank you for joining me. Today we're making my Love Bite cookies. Flavors of raspberry licorice, raspberries, milk chocolate, brown sugar, all the best things about a cookie with some textural excitement. So the ingredients for our Love Bites are as follows. We have some unsalted softened butter, some plain flour, some dark brown sugar, some caster sugar, a cold free-range egg, some vanilla bean paste, and this will be studded with some chocolate-coated raspberry licorice. I just wanted something that had like a chewy raspberry texture and a bit of a fruity tang. You can use anything that's like a raspberry or strawberry gummy. They're really nice and bouncy in your cookies. So I'm chopping my raspberry licorice because I don't want giant chunks of raspberry licorice in my cookies, but I would like yummy, exciting chunks of raspberry licorice in my cookies. To start making the cookies, we're adding our softened butter. Hey. Waste no butter. We are scraping every skerrick of butter. Now we've got our caster sugar. Pop that in. Our dark brown sugar. And I'm using a handheld mixer for this. You can use your kitchen mixer with the stand. Just a little bit easier with the hand mixer. So I'm creaming the sugars and the butter together until about, say, light and fluffy. You'll see that the color of this mixture will become pale and it would look like it's just about double in size. Butter and sugar together smells so good. Okay. I love that smell, it's so good. So now I'm going to add my egg and my vanilla. That was half a teaspoon, I'm gonna add a full teaspoon. Yum. And mix these ingredients together. That looks combined. Now I'm going to add my flour in, say, 1/3, just so I can mix it thoroughly in between. If I dump the flour in one go, I think I'll just get a plume of flour in my face. So I'll just do this step slowly. Start mixing on low, not high. Now I'm going to show you a trick. If your mixer beaters are filled with cookie dough, to get that cookie dough off, all you have to do is turn it up on high without lifting the mixer. Clean beaters. I always alternate between my left and my right arm, just because my right forearm from mixing is like so giant. I'm trying to get this little weak left arm, give it some gym time. So your cookie dough should be quite firm. It is at this stage now pretty hard for your beaters or your whisk to mix through. Any pesky little bits of flour can just be folded in at this stage. You should be able to pick it up like a big chunk of cookie dough. Now for our last step, we are adding our raspberry licorice or raspberry gummies, soft eating gummies. Save about 1/5 because you can use this for decorating the cookies at the end. So I'll add 4 out of 5 parts. Get all that delicious chocolate in there too. Why not? Whee! Yeah, you can get in there as well. I've got to wash my hands. And I'm just folding these chunky, delicious bits into my cookie batter. So this is the consistency of the cookie dough. I'm really happy with that. Texture's great, smells great. Oh. I love cookie dough. Tastes really, really good. It's a little bit soft though, so I'm just gonna put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes so it can firm up. Now that my cookie dough has chilled, let's make them into balls. How big do I want my cookies? I'd say, is this a golf ball size? Maybe a bit bigger than a golf ball this is. Maybe this is a pool ball size. So I filled up this tray with cookies. Now I've got a big chunk of cookie dough left. You can wait for these to bake and then roll the remainder of this into balls. Or if you've got another tray, just roll these onto the second tray. Now I'm baking the cookies for about 20 to 25 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius. Cookies are out of the oven. They smell so good. I've just let these cool for about 10 minutes. Of course, you can enjoy them still warm, but I'm going to decorate them a little bit further. So I've got some melted milk chocolate that I'm going to pop on top of the cookies. And now to melt your chocolate, just pop a heat-proof bowl filled with chocolate in the microwave. Heat this up for about 30 seconds, mixing after each burst. And then keep doing that until your chocolate is melted. So I think all up, this took about 1.5 minutes. I'm just using a spatula. You can use a spoon. You can also dip your cookies straight into the chocolate. This just gives me a little bit more control using the spatula. You can add as much as you like. It's just really nice. I'm enjoying this. Do little swirls. Okay, focus. We've got melted chocolate on our cookies, and I have the leftover raspberry licorice from earlier, and I've mixed this in with some freeze-dried raspberry pieces. Now you can buy these in health food stores and some supermarkets. You can use freeze-dried strawberries. I like freeze-dried fruits because they're nice and crunchy and the flavour is really impactful and punchy. Crispy, chewy, bouncy. You're gonna love this recipe.